Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how I made this abstract piece of art with toilet paper rolls. I start out with this plaque that I got from Goodwill. I probably only paid a couple dollars for it, at the most $3, but it was probably $2. And I took this apple barrel acrylic white paint and I'm painting over it with a sponge dauber. And I did have to give it 2 coats to fully cover up the graphics. And I'm going to set that aside to dry. And then I'm going to put my homemade Mod Podge in this bowl with some water. And to make your own Mod Podge, you just need 2 cups of Elmer's glue, either school glue or all-purpose glue. And you can get it in gallons at Walmart for cheap. And then you add a half a cup of water to it. So anyway, I'm just mixing up some of my homemade Mod Podge with some more water. And then I'm going to take my 2 toilet paper rolls. That's all I had right now because I haven't been saving them. And I'm going to, I thought I was going to rip them apart, but that didn't work. So I'm going to cut them in half, cut them open, and then cut them in half. And I have to say this white roll worked a whole lot better because it was thinner than the brown roll. However, if you just soak it in this stuff for longer than what I did, it would probably be okay. Now, I will link the video in the description box that I got my inspiration from, and theirs looks a whole lot better than mine. But I saw the video and I'm like, oh, I want to try that. So I did. So you can either, watch my video and see how I do it. I don't do it exactly the same way they do. They soak their toilet paper rolls in water. And theirs, they used more of it and made bigger hills and valleys and whatever than I did. And I mean, theirs looks a lot better than mine, but I thought I would give it a try, and maybe maybe this is something you'd like to do too. I like abstract art. You have to let me know in the comments if you like abstract art or not. Now these brown ones really I should have soaked them a lot longer. But I make it work in the long run. It works out. And I'm adding more water to it because, I want it to get softer. But the white toilet paper holder, like I said, it was thinner. It worked a whole lot better. So maybe the thinner your toilet paper rolls are, the better it works. But I had fun making this, and that's a lot of what counts with arts and crafts, right? I like making stuff. Do you like making stuff? Let me know in the comments. Just say, yay, crafts, or something like that. Crafting is my jam. Adding some more water to this. And that's one of those misting water bottles, spray bottles. And I got it either from Home Depot or Lowe's, and I think it was about $10. But cheaper than you can get it in other places. And again, I'm thinking, okay, I can tear my toilet paper rolls up, but really you can't. Just cut them in half and just use them as is. You can wrinkle them up and crunch them with your fingers and stuff. If I had more toilet paper rolls, I could have done better with this project. But I only had 2, and, I've been wanting to make this. So I thought, well, maybe 2's enough. I'll go ahead and do this. And, it didn't turn out too bad. I like it. Sometimes I don't like some of the stuff that I make, but this one's okay. And see, here I am trying to tear it up again. I never learn. I don't learn, you know? Is that crazy? I have to keep trying. And I did dry my paint with my heat gun. Every step that I do, I will dry it with my heat gun because I did do this in one sitting for the video. Otherwise, you can just let each step dry on its own, or you can leave it overnight once you get your toilet paper rolls on there. Just whatever works for you. But I did use my heat gun to dry, you know, each. Like when I put my paint on, I dried it with a heat gun, then did a second coat and dried it with a heat gun. Then I put my toilet paper rolls on here, and then I dried it again with my heat gun. And this is a little bit messy, so if you don't like getting messy, then you might not like doing this project. And I do get my toilet paper rolls in the corner, so I want it from corner to corner. So since the brown toilet paper roll wasn't gluing on to my board there, I went ahead and used some wood glue to add to it. I didn't really have to do that with the other toilet paper holder. So not only is this abstract art craft, but this is also trash to treasure. So if you want to do this, save your toilet paper rolls. You can even do this with the paper towel rolls. I would say just save up several of them before you try this, unless you just really want to, you know, do it now and you only have a couple rolls. Just get a smaller board and you can do it. I mean, I did it with 2. I'm sure you can too. But see how I got my toilet paper rolls all the way to the corner ends there? I like that, so. And again, after I finished this here, I took my heat gun and I dried it. And now I'm going to take my acrylic black paint, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's their, I guess it's their brand. I don't know, Crafter's Choice. I think that's what it is. But hey, it works pretty good. I don't hate it. And then I'm just spreading it on with my chippy brush. And it doesn't matter if I get it on the board itself. And you'll see why in a little bit. Just trying to make sure I have full coverage on my toilet paper holders there. Or rolls, toilet paper rolls. Getting in the creases and up underneath it and all that. Now this is where I start doing my chippy brush with the black paint on the board itself. And I want to kind of make it dark from where the toilet paper rolls are and then go lighter as you get to the edges of the board. And you don't have to use a board that has the slats in it. I just did because that's what I had on hand, and it was already, you know, the sides of it was already white, which that's what I wanted. So I just went with it. And these are actual slats that are nailed onto this box. And now I'm going to go around the edges of the slats, just the slats, not the side of the box itself. So only do that upper part there, which where's the slats are. And one reason I did that was because I got paint on some of it. And yeah, I think it looks good that way. I was just going to leave it white, but, you know, I looked and I saw that I got paint on there, and I'm like, hey, well, you know, maybe I should do the edges. You could do the whole thing if you wanted to. I didn't want to. I just wanted to do the upper edges there that are the slats themselves. I would say this is kind of like a desert with what, like sand dunes in the middle there, if it was brown. Let me know in the comments what you would say it would represent. And now I'm going to use Glorious Gold metallic paint from Decor. I got this at Hobby Lobby, I think for $1.89. Not too bad, but they also have their Crafter's Choice, I think is what it's called, metallic paints, and they're good too. So I think the next time I buy metallics, I'm just going to get the cheaper stuff. So I got some of the other colors in the cheaper stuff, and it works just fine. So why pay more if you don't have to? And it's like I think it's less than half the price of Decor. It's at Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to pounce it on with my pouncer brush there. And then I decided, well, here, let me show you this here first. Not bad. It's not bad, but I decided, you know, it needs more metallic paint, other metallic paint colors. So this one here, I think is like a mocha or something like that. Anyway, it's like a brownish metallic. And I'm not cleaning the brush. I'm not cleaning the little container there. I'm just using it on top of what's already there. And this one doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but you can see it's kind of toning down the gold. And then I decided, why stop at 2 metallics? Let's use a third one. And this one is copper. And it's really bright. I love copper. But this is a little too bright. Too bright a copper for me. I mean, I still like it, but it's not what I think of when I think copper. But it turns out pretty good. You know, I'm not hating it. It's not bad, actually. But, you know, who can stop at 3 metallics? Not me. No sirree. Now I have this white metallic paint, and this is the Crafters. Look, I almost read it. I don't know what it is. Crafters something or another. So it is the cheaper one from Hobby Lobby, and hey, it works just fine. Like I said, next time I get metallics, I'm going to get the cheaper stuff. So it gives it a little iridescence to it in the white. Kind of toning down that copper a little bit and the gold, actually. And I like it. You'll have to let me know what you think of this project. Is there anything I should have done different? You'll have to watch the other person's video that I put in the description box. And just let me know what you think of what I did. So there it is. Not too bad. I like it. And here it is hanging on my wall. And again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. And I just want to tell you, I love you all. Bye.